name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
So, first tweet. William is attending his biggest event of the year, the Daily Fail front page. I mean, there's that. Ready for her close-up, breaking news, Meghan Markle to play herself and first return to acting in 8 years. By now, I know I'm behind with the news, with what's going on, but if you follow me and you subscribe, you will see there are things that I've put on my community board when I see them, the moment that I see them. But the recording, the video, takes a bit longer, okay? So that was posted on the 5th, and today is the 8th. So I'm way behind, okay? If you get knocked off the front page by announcement of the possibility of a camera, they want you on the front page. Unconfirmed and fake speculated news is overshadowing Peggy, so call huge award show. Damn, the monarchy's future is bleak. LOL. And I think there's other places, different medias, I think, who's reporting on it. So I still don't know if it's true. Meghan's activities have news value. William just don't sell. They really out to put Peggy's picture as part of the definition of incandescent. Some people learn better with visual aids, as it were. She does not ask to be featured on their front page. Is their choice always the money shot? Yeah. And this is the thing Meghan could not understand when she was in the UK, where the royal family is crying foul that Meghan is on front page all the time, but Meghan don't have control of the publication.
You are making people want to kill me. It's not just a tabloid. It's not just some story. You are making me scared. Right? And like that night, to be up and down in the middle of the night, looking down my hallway, like, are we safe? Are the doors locked? Is security on? Is everything? That's real. Are my babies safe? And you've created it for what? Because you're bored, or because it sells your papers? Or it makes you feel better about your own life? It's real what you're doing. And that's the piece I don't think people fully understand.
Okay, so next tweet. All right, first look of Meghan on the set of Close Friends Personal. All right, so I don't know where they get that from. If it's, I don't know. I'm just sharing with you. That was the talk at that time. There's that shirt again. There's that. Okay, so there's no comment. Next tweet. It shows one, but I don't see it. I'm literally in it, but they black it off. I cannot see it. Next tweet. Maybe somebody that I black. Hi, my love. Okay, people are still talking about it. The same image. Why does she look like an old bag lady? Oh, God. What are they talking about? Okay, yes, ma'am. There's a loving eye. Such wiggle bearing. There's a rolling eye. What a mess she looks. Okay, these are the idiot. Okay, they want to talk, but every time they say something is negative. Okay, so I'm now with JTB. I have several videos of JTB because I haven't been recording. So he's been putting things out and I've been putting them on the list, but never got a chance to share them with you. Like I've said in other videos, if he is on wherever, YouTube or whatever, follow him because his analysis of things usually spot on. Use your discretion if you want to follow him, but so far I'm okay with him. So I don't know if he's gonna change at some point because there have been times where I come across some people who I thought were squatties who were talking common sense, and out of nowhere they turned 360. So use your own discretion if you want to follow him. Okay, Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, Markle returning to acting feels right. She's back to doing what she loves, and you can see the happiness all over her. A full circle moment for a woman who always moves with purpose. All right, she's back. Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, Markle returns to acting. Okay, same thing is being repeated. This is 2 minutes and 5 seconds. Screenshot.
After making the bold pivot from actor to royal to lifestyle luminary, Meghan, Duchess of Sussex's latest move is a delicious throwback to the part of her story she loves most, acting. According to the reports, she'll be popping up, and yes, as a cameo, so she'll be playing herself in the upcoming Close Personal Friends, produced by Amazon MGM Studios, sharing space with stars like Brie Larson, Lily Collins, Henry Goulding, and Jack Quaid. What makes this so exciting is that Meghan isn't returning because she has to. She's returning because she wants to. A studio source reportedly told the media, quote, "This is a massive moment for Meghan and signifies a return to doing what she truly loves." End quote. And according to insiders, she seemed relaxed and happy and thoroughly present while filming. From her breakout role as Rachel Zane on Suits, to stepping into life of advocacy, brand building, motherhood, and more, Meghan's past has been anything but linear. Yet this return to performing feels like a graceful full circle moment. The actor who once lit up sets, now seasoned by life, stepping back into the spotlight on her own terms. And let's not gloss over how smart this is. A cameo role means she's dipping a toe back in, handling it lightly, with a wink to the past, without the burden of a full commitment contract. That flexibility signals confidence. She's not reclaiming everything about her old actor life. She's choosing the pieces that feel right. For her fans of artistry and authenticity, especially those who followed her through the royal transition, production deals, brand launches, this is a moment to celebrate. She's reminding us that no matter how many chapters you cross off your list, your roots can still bloom again. Here's to Meghan's comeback. May it be joyful, intentional, and shimmering with everything she loves about creation.
Okay, so that's a good analysis of it. But he says from Variety, I didn't come across that Variety. Let me see. Can I see where he's?
Full circle moment.
Where did that Variety thing popped up? What the hell? I thought I saw Variety. Never mind. Alright. In a circle, not forward. I sincerely, that doesn't mean circling back to the UK. They're talking about acting. Why is they talking about UK? Okay, well, in Spare, Harry said that Charles told him that he can't afford to support Meghan and she should return to acting, which she is doing, so I don't see why everybody is up in arms. That's a very good point.
Driving us out into the fields, asked about Meg. Not with great interest, just casually. Still, he didn't always ask, so I was pleased. She's good, thanks. Does she want to carry on working? Say again. Does she want to keep on acting? Oh, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't think so. I expect she'll want to be with me, doing the job, you know, which would rule out Suits, since they film in Toronto. I see. Well, darling boy, you know there's not enough money to go around. I stared. What was he banging on about? He explained, or tried to. I can't pay for anyone else. I'm already having to pay for your brother and Catherine. I flinched. Something about his use of the name Catherine. I remembered the time he and Camilla wanted Kate to change the spelling of her name because there were already 2 royal ciphers with a C and a crown above. Charles and Camilla? It would be too confusing to have another. Make it Catherine with a K, they suggested. I wondered now what came of that suggestion. I turned to Willie, gave him a look that said, "You listening to this?" His face was blank. Pa didn't financially support Willie and me and our families out of any largesse. That was his job. That was the whole deal. We agreed to serve the monarch, go wherever we were sent, do whatever we were told. surrender our autonomy, keep our hands and feet inside the gilded cage at all times, and in exchange the keepers of the cage agreed to feed and clothe us. Was Pa, with all his millions from the hugely lucrative Duchy of Cornwall, trying to say that our captivity was starting to cost him a bit too much? Besides which, how much could it possibly cost to house and feed Meg? I wanted to say, she doesn't eat much, you know, and I'll ask her to make her own clothes, if you like. It was suddenly clear to me that this wasn't about money. Pa might have dreaded the rising cost of maintaining us, but what he really couldn't stomach was someone new dominating the monarchy, grabbing the limelight. Someone shiny and new coming in and overshadowing him, and Camilla. He'd lived through that before and had no interest in living through it again.
There's 7 comment under it here. Exactly my thought. Or we're not up in arm, we just can't wait to see this next failure. If you think this is failure, you see, this is what's happening with society. They want people to fail. There's no lifting others up. The mentality of these people. The mentality of these people. This is the type of mentality we have that is failing worldwide. They can't wait for her to fail. That is good. Oh my God. You know what? Okay, great news. I love that for her. And of course for me too. And I think sometimes some of the things that she's doing, that they are here. They're all over anything that talks about her for them to show their displeasure. The thing that I realize with Meghan sometimes, like with the godmother thing where she's displaying her product, is that because she knows people who are following her, and some of the, I guess, her friend, her co-workers, who knows what other things they have done in the background to help her, by appearing might be a way to help boost that particular thing. She probably look at it and see how it fit into her vision as well. So we'll see. You are completely okay. There they are here. All of them are here to mock. That's all they know. This is the problem society have. Will it be just fine? You just listen to this and move on? But no. Okay, is that the same thing again? Let's see. Prince Harry's visit. No, it's something different. So he probably did it the same day that he did that other video. Prince Harry's visit to Sunnybrook Veteran Center in Toronto was pure heart. He connected, listened, and celebrated veterans turning their stories into art that's compassion and action and leadership rooted in humanity. All right, so let's listen. 1 minute and 34 seconds.
Prince to Sunnybrook Veterans Center in Toronto was nothing short of moving. This is the largest veterans care facility in Canada, home to men and women who once wore the uniform with pride, and now continues to serve with storytelling, art, and connection. During his visit, Prince Harry spent time with residents like Brenda Reed, who's 101 and served in the Royal Canadian Navy, and Harold Toth, a 95-year-old Korean War veteran. What makes Sunnybrook special is how it turns healing into art. Veterans there use painting, ceramics, and photography as therapy, transforming memory into meaning and service into self-expression. One of the highlights is their helmet art program, where veterans take old military helmets and transform them into stunning pieces of art. It's quite powerful to see. Symbols of war turned into messages of hope and creativity. Prince Harry's presence there wasn't performative. He listened, he laughed with them, he saw the people behind the medals, the humor, the resilience, the wisdom. And in so doing, he shined a light on how true healing happens when we treat veterans not as patients, but as storytellers and artists. Sunnybrook isn't just a care facility. It's a place of dignity, art, and rebirth. And moments like this remind us that service doesn't end when the uniform comes off. It continues in every brush stroke, every shared story, and every act of remembrance.
Okay, so that's that. 1 billion times in agreement with you. That's that. The pic tells you he is listening and gives such warmth. Prince Harry. That's that. Harry leads with soul. So those who don't understand or appreciate him, well said. Harry, the real king. Oh, give over. Harry does what Harry needs to do to keep up with his much love, but oh, please, please. If the brother was doing anything, that's what I should have done. Yeah, nah, not when family are excluded. It's funny that everything Harry does, you think it's better than anyone else. He and his wife are what they are because of the royal family. Oh my God. Shit. Let me pause and minimize some of these things here. I think I got it here. All right, so this is what I don't know what happened to my screen. I need to change it back. Okay, get over, oh my God. Let me pause again. I don't know what happened to my screen. Okay, fixed it. Okay, this is it. This is what I would. Get over your delusional stupidity. Meghan was doing the same thing before meeting Harry. Okay, I need to do some more stuff here. Let me pause again. I just added now I'm -7. I changed some stuff. Get over your delusional self. Meghan was doing the same thing before meeting Harry. Their work attract you to follow the Sussex's fan. You people crazy. You people are crazy and refuse to listen to... Oh my God. All right. Get over your delusional self. Meghan was doing the same thing before meeting Harry. Their work attract you to follow the Sussex's fan. You people are crazy and refuse to listen when Harry and Meghan say what they are going to do. Harry told us that he will continue doing the same thing he was doing under the royal family. Nothing changed for him.
It has been our privilege to serve you, and we will continue to lead a life of service. So in that respect, nothing changes.
Alright, so that's that. Phew. Alright, let me go to the next one. I need to finish. I was responding. I'm doing multiple things here. I'm responding to emails, some business stuff that needs to take care of, and I'm doing it while I'm recording. Alright, next tweet. Okay, another video from JTB. Prince Harry showed up for Canada's military community with heart and humility. This wasn't about titles or headlines. It was about honoring veterans, listening to their stories, and reminding us that service never stops. 1 minute and 32 seconds. Is that the same thing? No, it's a different number. Okay, it's not the same thing.
Prince Harry continues to prove that service isn't a slogan. It's a lifelong commitment. His appearance at the True Patriot Love Foundation's gala in Toronto wasn't about royalty. It was about respect. It was about standing shoulder to shoulder with the men and women who've served Canada and sacrificed something larger than themselves. The event, held at Liberty Grand, brought together more than 500 guests who shared one goal: to honor veterans, active service members, and their families. And Harry fit right in. He wasn't there as a celebrity or a guest of honor. He was there as a soldier, an ally, and a friend. His connection to Canada runs deep. From his training at Canadian Forces Base Suffield to his military deployments alongside Canadian troops. This appearance highlights something powerful. This wasn't charity for charity's sake. This was community. Real people, real stories, real gratitude. The True Patriot Love Foundation has funded critical programs that uplift veterans and military families. And its support for Team Canada in the Invictus Games continues to create lasting change. And with the upcoming Invictus Games in Vancouver, Whistler in 2025, the first winter edition, this event serves as a reminder that it's led by people like Prince Harry, who continue to champion those who've given everything. It's a story about unity, purpose, and enduring respect, a reflection of what leadership looks like.
Okay, so there's that. Yeah, Prince Harry showed up, and not only did he show up as genuinely and authentically as he usually does, but he helped them raise a record amount of money too. Oh, I didn't come across. In one of the videos, TikTok videos JTB did, he showed something about variety. I didn't come across that particular article. If I do, either I'll share it on a video or I'll put it on my community board for you. Okay, Air Force, Army, Marines, Navy.
Prince Harry continues to prove
Air Force, Army, Marines, Navy, thanks to all for your service. That's an ad. Good King Harry. Let's pause that GIF. He's not doing much besides photo app and title. It's always funny to watch his support. Okay, whatever. Let's leave that. That they are here and for them to discredit. Harry doesn't have to do a damn thing. He could have just sit down and raise his kids, but still he decided to do all of these things that he's doing. All right, next tweet. British conservative media wants to convince you to believe that Prince Harry hates Meghan's Instagram posts so much he is often the one taking the pictures and filming the videos for said Instagram posts. Yeah, even when earlier this year where Meghan wrote 2025 in the sand, I think it was just them two who was doing their silly stuff. Okay? This is the thing that so many people, well, Sussex squad like about them. They're doing that thing because this is what they want to do. They share little things here and there with us in the spur of the moment, and if they see that it's silly, I don't know. This is what really attract them with each other. And let's not forget when Meghan went to the Ellen show where she was doing that silly thing, she was letting people know she's not always being silly. How will I say? She could be silly, but I think that was her way of reintroducing herself after marrying Harry, because now she was having new group set of followers to what to come when she went to the Ellen show. Let's pause that. Mind you, he met her on Instagram, LOL, was looking through her page when he first saw her in the Violet video. Agreed, the commitment these haters have for the Harry as hostage, Harry unhappy with Meghan, or Harry to separate or divorce themes is definitely deep into fantasist territory. Harry knows exactly who Meghan is. That's one of the reasons he married her. The Rangers, believe your dreams. That must be why we hear his giggle at the background of her videos. Yeah, he's the cameraman. Okay, Ever, the producer. Them mother effers are never going to let up of my girl. Sick of them with their lies again. Glad she met her love Harry, but that baggage that she now carries because of her association with his vile family. It's a truth sickness with them. They just can't let them be. Meanwhile, Harry and Meghan are living their best lives. Yeah. I spoke about it in one video where the mindset, the bubble that they create for themselves, many of us need to learn from that. All right, so this was a couple days ago, November 6th. I don't know why the squad were, what were the leftovers were talking about for the squad to respond in some of these tweets. Meghan Sussex presented her husband at the opening of the Invictus Games Vancouver. They share a light and Harry took the stage. A beautiful moment etched on the world's history. Really takes Jason Kunoff. Oh, so there it is. This is why. Because the other one then take the wife. While he talks about his children's future, Kate is a person non grata. All right, let's this. Oh, it's only 5 seconds. They don't mind sharing the spotlight, but the others, I don't know. There's definitely something going on between William and Kunoff, so it seems. Kate has already used up her useful card. She had the heir and 2 spares. She has become a dead weight. Exactly. I'm sorry I'm laughing about that, but... And I have not seen Willie look this relaxed and happy for a long time. I love them. And it seems they are model for couples like JD and Erica. That is true. Oh my God, I didn't talk about that, but what's going on in the US with the vice president, the current vice president, it's unbelievable. And the disrespect that is, well, they're playing the voters too. Let's not forget about that. They're playing the MAGAs because the MAGAs only want Christian. These people are confused. They are confused. And what is it? JD Vance's wife should learn from the, what's his name? The one they just elect as mayor of New York. Should take a note from him. He didn't shine away from his background. But you had Trump trying to convey the public about him being, what's his background? Is it Muslim or something like that? I don't know. Let me look it up. This is what New York City mayor-elect. So his name is Zoran Mandani. All right, so let's see. What is Zoran? I didn't want that because I copied what is Zohan Mandani's religion. Zohan Mandani religion is Islam. Okay, I said Islam on top of my head, but I wasn't sure. Islam. Is it Muslim or something like that? Muslim or something like that? But what Trump was trying to do is to use his religion against him, but he stood firm with it. Okay, he didn't back down trying to be something else. This is the problem many of these people are having. And I hope JD Vance's wife don't bend the knees for that. You should respect your religion. Oh my God, those people. Let me not go there. Let me not go there. No matter how you feel about religion, it is what it is. It's when you have people like that who when they get to a certain level in life where they're marking their whatever that made them who they are. Could be religion, it could be their parents, their race, you name it. Okay, and they're distancing themselves from what they grew up from. This is what so many people usually how will I say, usually people, meaning the public, when they see someone who got to a point where they need to vote for them and the person is distancing themselves from what they grew up with, and that usually turn voters away. So I hope JD Vance's wife don't bend the knee trying to be Christian when she's not. Okay, this is not to say anything about Christian, but if this is who she is, Islam, I don't know who JD Vance's wife religion is. I don't know. Whatever it may be. It could be Islam, it could be whatever Christian, whatever other organization, Buddha, it doesn't matter. She should stick and respect her religion because this is what makes her who she was or who she is. I love them, and it seems they are a model for couple like JD Vance and Erica. Her biggest mistake in life, I think that's why she got sick. When you run after the crown and love and you catch nothing. Meghan's hobby. Okay, so let's go to the next tweet. Sport cap. Okay, so there's a video regarding the cap. Okay, I feel like I'm from a different universe because I still can't believe people are talking about a sport game, sport caps, so seriously. Privileged Westerners need to grow up. You know, I wish people would do this type of banter between sports. And I even talk about one of the squaddies who's Canadian when Harry was invited at the game. And let me go look for it to share it with you again here. This is the tweet that I'm making reference to. Okay, so it started here. This game, come on, that was the last game that will determine who the champion is. So there's me responding to her from a tweet that she posted when Harry and Meghan were invited to Los Angeles Dodgers game. Okay, let me drop this here. We still cool, right? My neighbor up north. But sorry about the orange one though. All right, so this is what she had posted when Harry and Meghan were at the Dodgers game. I'm not salty anymore. In fact, I find this pic very cute. My favorite part is how adorable they look watching the Dodgers lose. At that particular game, the Dodgers had lost, so she's throwing a little shade here. To my Blue Jays, mahaha. Okay, and then I use her own tweet to respond to her after the Dodgers had won the World Series. Okay, this kind of little back and forth thing, I would prefer the rest of the world do that when they're playing team instead of being physical and destroying people's lives. Okay, this is what sports supposed to be. All right. So I'm back here. What is this here? Okay, so there's only one comment here. This cap, that cap. What does that mean? Okay, let's leave that alone. Next tweet. I'm almost done. Harry in Toronto, the speech. I don't know if I have it twice. Okay, I have it twice, but I don't know which video I have it in because I did several recordings, so I'm gonna put it here. This city, Toronto, will always mean a great deal to me. You provided me a wife, Prince Harry. Let's listen, 35 seconds, and then I'll go to my next one.
As my wife, Well, she lived in Toronto for years and has deep affection for this city. So much so that many people around the world still believe that she is, in fact, Canadian. So I think hopefully you can forgive her as a native Californian for her Dodgers loyalty, even if just for one evening. But truthfully, and jokes aside, this city will always mean a great deal to me. You provided me a wife.
So Toronto, Canada will always be something special for both of them. Meghan got her job there with Suit, and then that's where they met each other. So yeah, Harry is right. Okay, so there's no comment. Let me go to my last one. So the last one I saw a little bit after I did my recording on the 6th, I think. That was the last time I recorded. I saw this. This lady went to visit the godmother's bookstore. Okay? Godmother's bookstore visit. Let's listen. 1 minute and 29 seconds.
Welcome to Summerland, the home of Godmothers, my very favorite bookstore, gathering place, and now the home of Meghan Markle's As Ever products. So let's go in Godmothers and see if we can find the As Ever products.
Okay, there's a music. I'm gonna mute it. Couple things. This is what's special with Harry and Meghan. They attract all walks of life. Okay, this is what the royal family is missing out, because they want to focus on one thing, those races and this type of thing, but there's Harry. They have all type of people who's supporting them. All right, but that's one thing I wanted to say. All right, let's continue.
This is very exciting. I see extravagance.
Okay, so oh, she's still talking. I thought it was done. Sorry.
Tea, candles, some of my favorite things.
Okay, so that's that. Someone shared it. I think that's TikTok. I'm not sure. Okay, thank you so much for sharing. I literally grab a little snack and watch it like a mini movie. This warms my heart. If I live there, I'd be in Godmother's every day. It's got almost everything I love, and life needs dog. I love to be able to stroll in, pick out a good book, enjoy reading over a good tea, coffee, then buy some As Ever products and more books before I set off home. Alright, that looks so elegant, classy, welcoming, and cozy all at the same time. Thanks for sharing. What a beautiful display. Thank you for sharing this. Looks absolutely beautiful. Thank you for the tour. That's an ad. Beautiful display of delicious goodies. Everything looks so beautiful. I want to go. The products are so good. Lovely. Thank you for posting. Thank you. Enjoy your gifts, and whomever gets them will too. All right, so that is it. And I think it was Meghan who set the thing up. All right, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. All right, so that's it. I might do a recording later, but it's a little bit more of politics and things that I then cover. Some stuff about Andrew, Tabitha, politics, Asians, or studying. Okay, it's a little bit more U.S. politics. There's a possibility I may not even record any of them, but I have them on the list. That's this, politics, all of this. Okay, and there's some stuff regarding the royal family too, so I don't know. They old. I haven't got a chance to get to them, so we'll see. So that's it. Thank you for watching.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.